We ask him, the Most High, to continue to show his mercy on our leader, Prophet Muhammad, his household and companions and followers, till the day of accountability. Today is a continuation of last 2 weeks' Khutbah on Qur'an. Qur'an is a book that Allah has revealed to Prophet Muhammad to serve as guidance to mankind, particularly to the Muslim Ummah. Unfortunately, the Ummah is far away from the Quran in a number of issues, in a number of matters that are very serious, individually and collectively. Allah says, وَقَالَ الرَّسُولُ يَا رَبِّ إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. And it's a consensus among commentators of the Quran that the Rasul being referred to here is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the Quran is the Quran which you know. People have migrated away. They have lived the Quran. They have suspended using the Quran in their lives. Even though some scholars said the verse is referring to the mushrikun of Mecca, and among them is Abu Jahl. That is a fact. But the reality is that whosoever emulates them in one way or the other cannot be excluded. He must be included. And that's why Quran is going to serve. It has served the period of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It has served after him. It's serving today, and the book is going to be relevant. If the world will exist in the next 1 billion years, the Quran is going to be relevant. And the relevancy is that whosoever share a character with those ones Allah is referring to, he is part of them. What is new there? Of course, the level of your migration from the Quran away may differ from one person to another. Among distancing ourselves from the Quran includes people not even reciting the Quran at all. And Allah has warned against that. We have quoted verses. Among is for you to utilize the Quran at the family level. Don't even talk of any government. You as the leader in your own home, in your own house, your children should behave based on the teaching of the Quran. Your wife or wives should behave because you know the Quran. Unfortunately, even in our weddings and nikah, you find after the sunnatic nikah in the mosque, people turn around to disobey Allah, to suspend the Quran in their marital lives. They appear naked. Parents are there and elders dancing so as to please the kuffar. It has never been our culture, and it should never be. But today it's been practiced, legalized by almost a consensus among the elites who rejected to follow the Quran. Now you can count a number of examples where you have schools to train your child to know the Quran. You prefer to take the child to a kafir school where there is no Quran, there is no tarbiyah. That's why a number of cases we receive at the end of the death, crisis in the family, no prayers for you because you did not train him to know the Quran. It's after the material you have left, clashes and problems upon the billions you have stolen at times, kept for them, bearing the consequence there because you did not teach them the Quran. Now you can continue to count examples in our lives that make life very difficult because we reject and refuse at individual level to follow the Quran. When you talk of economy, you find that the people are away from the Quran. Even in ordinary markets, where a Muslim is selling and buying, he will tell lies. He will deceive you. When you give him trust, he betrays you in the market. When it comes to our banks, the major transactions all are dealt with through riba. Allah has condemned riba in all terms. But nobody is making noise about that. He has mentioned a number of punishment grievous to those who are consuming riba. He has warned us. But not even a move. It's just normal. Because we have suspended Qur'an in that life. When it comes to our politics, which is key to success in life, leadership is not a joke. And that's why Allah mandated Muslims to be obedient to their leaders. Compulsorily. By obeying them, you are obeying Rasul. By obeying Rasul, you are obeying Allah. Long as they do not command you to do wrong. And that you can see in our daily life as Muslims, where you cannot go ahead of the Imam in any of your prayers. Absolute compliance with leadership. Unfortunately today, the leadership is a kufristic one in nature. Democracy particularly has nothing to do with the Quran. And nobody is bold enough to say, look, we're supposed to have a change. Change to the Quran. Yes, why not? If a kafir in that country can be bold enough to say he has no business with Muslims, it's not his problem, they will never ever enter into their own land. Let them die anywhere, it's not his business. He can say it loudly to the hearing of the Ummah. But the Ummah cannot raise their voice to tell the whole world that, look, we are community of Quran. We are not apologetic to anybody about Quran. Somebody who has no hereafter. Somebody whom Allah can seize his life and is going to the hellfire. You, that Allah has promised to follow the Quran, a guarantee. He has prepared for you mansions. We are in trouble. اللهم اعز الاسلام والمسلمين ودمر اعداءنا اعداءك اعداء الدين اللهم عليك بالكفره والفجره والفسقه الذين يكيدون الاسلام كيدا ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنه وفي الاخره حسنه وقنا عذاب النار ان الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا ايها الذين امنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد